Hey everyone, Willy here, your Merced real estate agent. This week we'll be talking about the pros and cons of buying new construction homes versus buying an existing home in Merced, and also why you should still use a real estate agent for even new construction. Now, I understand why a lot of people still get excited to buy new construction. The most common things to come up are the newness factor, the fact that there will be less maintenance, and the home warranty that comes with it. Those are all very valid reasons to buy new construction, but that doesn't mean you should ignore existing homes on the market. Now, the new construction market in Merced has been pretty hot the past couple years, with 3.8 million square feet worth of new single-family homes built in the city. And most of these new homes have been snatched up within a week of being released. But I also want to show you why existing homes have their own benefits as well, especially since it's getting harder and harder to find these brand new homes. For the pros of new construction, like I mentioned before, the first is being the first owners of the home and getting to enjoy that new home smell. The second pro is maintenance and warranty. New homes typically don't need anything major done in its first 10 to 20 years, so this saves you a lot of money that you would typically put into an existing home. New homes usually come with a 1-year warranty, where they will fix pretty much anything wrong with the house, from the fence, cracks in the walls, paint, and even bigger items like faulty windows and even the roof. Now, all new homes in California do come with a 10-year structural warranty as mandated by state law. This means that if there are any major structural issues with the house, then the builder will come and fix it. The third pro is that they are generally designed better. This means that it's more energy efficient, better at resisting earthquakes, and even other things like having an open concept design, more outlets for all your devices, and more storage space compared to older homes. And lastly, these newer homes tend to be cheaper because they're located further away from the downtown area compared to older homes. And this, of course, would depend on your personal preference to be closer to work or not. And with a lot of people now being able to work from home, this could be a better option. For the cons of new construction, you're going to be looking at a neighborhood with very similar floor plans, which means your house won't be very unique compared to other homes on the street. You will usually have the choice of picking different elevations and minor color and flooring options on the inside. But other than that, they'll be mostly cookie cutter homes. Also, when you walk into a model home, the builder will usually show all the available options and upgrades. And if you want to fully upgrade your brand new house, you're looking at spending 7 to 15% of the base price of the home, which can be an additional tens of thousands of dollars. But if you only want the most basic upgrades, I would recommend choosing the ones related to electrical or plumbing first. The reason is that it'll be cheaper to have the builder do it before all the walls and ceilings are put in, rather than waiting until the house has already been finished. For the other stuff, you'll usually find that it's cheaper to upgrade the flooring and cabinets yourself afterwards. The next downside of new homes is that you might have to wait half a year or more for your house to be completed, and you can't always be sure whether or not they'll meet the deadline. This means that you would have to do some planning and be more flexible with your move-in date, especially if you need to sell your current house first. Now, there are situations where buying an existing home might work better for you, and this often comes down to a few things that you need to consider. The first is your time frame for moving. With such a hot market for new construction homes here in Merced, the homes you sign a contract for now in March will not be move-in ready until September at the earliest. And if you're an investor and you plan to rent out the home to students, this can be a little tricky if it doesn't line up with the start of the school year or semester. In this case, buying an existing home might be worth considering. An established home might also be for you if you don't want to bother with larger home projects like landscaping or putting in extra cabinets or hardwood flooring as the previous owners might have done already. Existing homes are also more unique and not so cookie cutter like new homes are. They are also built on larger lots when land wasn't at such a premium back then. And finally, they tend to be closer to the downtown area, so your commute to work will be a little easier. Now, the cons of buying an existing home include obvious things like repairing the wiring or plumbing systems. The HVAC might need to be fixed or replaced. These things are usually limited to just a few areas of the house, but this all depends on how well the previous owner took care of the house. In Merced, from what I've seen, there are a lot of long-time residents who have taken good care of the homes, so I wouldn't say it's necessarily a major issue here, but it's still something to consider. Another con is the small storage spaces, garages, and closets, simply because decades ago, collecting stuff was not that big of a priority in people's lives like it is now for many people. We now have more things and more gadgets that make our lives easier. Finally, just because the home is older doesn't mean it's always cheaper. These homes are generally in more established neighborhoods and closer to all the city services and commercial areas, so there will likely be a location premium for these homes, which could make it more expensive than new construction. So why do you still need an agent to help you buy new construction? Say you come to Merced and start looking at a model home at one of the new developments. The moment you walk in and speak with a salesperson, you waive your right to be represented by an agent. A lot of builders try not to get agents involved because it means that even though it doesn't cost them anything, they get to keep a little bit more of their profit, and you will lose your ability to have an agent guide you through the entire process of purchasing a home. And you will also not be able to get a second opinion on what the builder is doing during the contract signing and the design phase. The agent can also help you do a walkthrough inspection during the construction process. By the way, the best time to inspect a house is before the walls go up so that an inspector can more easily look at the electrical, plumbing, and construction quality. Finally, since the builder often won't negotiate on the base price of the home because it'll make their numbers look bad, what an agent can do is negotiate your options and upgrades so that we can help you lower your costs. So that's it for this week. I hope I'm able to help you make your home buying decision a little easier, and that when you're looking for a home, you should take a look at both new and existing homes in Merced. Thanks for watching, guys. Message me if you have any questions or need any help, and please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.